Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, we are to solve quadratic equations using square roots. If you are to look at this equation here, we have the power 2, and we would like to remove the power 2 and find x. Therefore, we know that square root is the inverse operation of power 2. We are to apply square root on both sides to remove the power 2. On the left-hand side, your square root and power 2 gets eliminated, leaving you the x. On the right, square root of 16, if you are to take the principal square root, you should get 4. A key point you need to take notice is when we are solving quadratic equations, you should get two roots, that is the positive root or the principal root and the negative root. So this tells you you have two x solutions, x1 that is your principal square root, that is 4, and your x2 is the negative counterpart, that is minus 4. In set builder notation, you have to put x is an element of minus 4 and 4. You have two solutions for this equation. The next question we are to solve for x. In this case, you have plus 5. So this becomes simple. You are to minus 5 on both sides. Minus 5 on both sides to get rid of the plus 5. On the left-hand side, your plus 5 and minus 5 gets eliminated, leaving you x squared. On the right, 11 minus 5 should give you 6. Using the same technique, we have x squared isolated on one side. We also apply the square root to remove the power 2. On the left-hand side, your square root and power 2 gets eliminated, leaving you x. And on the right, you have root of 6, which you cannot simplify into an integer solution. So let's just leave it as root of 6. And always remember, when you are solving quadratic equations, you should take two roots, the principal square root and its negative counterpart. So you should have two answers. X is an element of minus root of 6 and root of 6. Moving on to the last question, let's just remove the plus 4 that is outside of the parentheses to get the parentheses squared on one side. On the left-hand side, I believe your plus 4 and minus 4 gets eliminated, leaving you the parentheses squared. So let's copy that. And on the right, 29 minus 4 gives you 25. Let's look at the left we have. So you have a square outside of the parentheses. So you are to remove the square, and then you will get whatever is inside the parentheses. So let's do it. We apply square root. On the left-hand side, your square root and square gets eliminated, leaving you the parentheses. We can directly open up the parentheses because the outside coefficient is 1, so x minus 4. And let's look at the right. What is the principal square root of 25? You will get an integer solution that is 5, so 5. Always remember that you should get two roots, so plus or minus 5. And now we should divide our solution into two parts. On the first part, you should have your x minus 4. That gives you the principal root. So let me just put a positive to indicate the principal root. While on the other, your another x minus 4, that should give you the minus root. And now we are to solve for x1. So let me just solve it for you. You plus both sides by 4. So x1 should give you 5 plus 4. That should give you 9. On the other, x2, you are to plus both sides by 4. So the 4 on the left gets eliminated. On the right, you have minus 5 plus 4. That should give you minus 1. So we are to collect the 2x we have. And in set builder notation, we are to put x is an element of minus 1 and 9.